The MOZA SGP is a fully loaded, sleek-looking sequential shifter at a price point that will certainly appeal to budget racers. And as you well know, on this channel we do like to check out affordable gear, and today we're going to do just that. Don't forget, I have already posted a casual unboxing video for this shifter. There is a link below, but this review is a more formal examination of the product and some on-track testing to run it through its paces. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here we go. Weighing 1.4 kilograms, the SGP is built from metal. The handle and lever are aluminium and the base is steel. There are two sockets for the two different connection options. The USB socket is for a direct connection to your PC to operate the shifter as a standalone USB device, so there is no technical requirement to have any other MOZA hardware to run the shifter. However, if you are a MOZA wheelbase owner, that's what the RJ socket is for, to plug the shifter directly into your MOZA wheelbase. As an added extra, MOZA has included two buttons on the shifter. You can map these to whatever in-game functions that you like. They are RGB backlit, the colour and brightness are fully adjustable in the MOZA Pithouse software. For mounting, the base plate is extended front and rear. The holes can take M8 size bolts. Also, underneath there are 8 equally spaced M6 threaded holes, offering additional hard mounting points. The aluminium gear knob is replaceable. For reference, the size is M12 with a 1.5 thread pitch. Below the handle is a lever input you can map in game. Typically that would be mapped to neutral or reverse gear, a useful shortcut to quickly access those gears without having to manually go down all the gears to reach them. The lever can be separated into two pieces to adjust the height. Set at the maximum height, the lever is more awkward to reach. There's no noticeable side-to-side play, but there is a small amount pushing forward and back on the gear lever. There is some friction here, so it's not loose feeling and certainly not noticed in use, so the tolerances are okay here. The tactile tension is adjustable by tightening and loosening the grub screws on either side of the main body. They should be set equally, and also note if over tightened the lever will bind. The MOZA SGP Shifter is a well fleshed out piece of kit, adjustable height and tension, the additional pull lever and a couple of useful mappable buttons. Individually, those features are not unique, but not common to find all of these elements packed into a single shifter, and definitely not within a shifter that's this affordable. Principally, it hits the mark. A full-size shifter, that's something I really like. No side-to-side play, giving the action a solid feel. The movement is smooth, along with the right measure of lever motion, delivering a swift, deliberate response. The metal construction is robust, the eye-catching design looks good on the rig. The slimline profile, only slightly wider than the 4040 aluminium profile it's attached to, made it very easy to integrate into my setup. And that's very important too, being able to work these devices around an existing arrangement. The impression you'll get from handling the SGP is it's a good quality, well-made piece of hardware, but there are a couple of points that do reveal its budget-orientated origins, so let's discuss these. The main one is the click it produces every time you shift. It is a sharp click, but not overly intrusive, or at least I don't find it is when I'm racing, and some might like that audible feedback. Nevertheless, some people may prefer a lower noise profile, especially if your sim rig build needs to be as quiet as possible. For instance, in a family home late at night, then it probably won't be the right shifter for you. Each and every shift produces a clean snap, but at around 3 kilograms of maximum pull tension, it is lighter than I would have expected for a shifter of this size. As the construction of the SGP is sturdy, when you slam a shift, you hit a hard end stop, elevating the feel of the gear changes with a bit more sensation, so that does help. But certainly I would have preferred more resistance from the initial snap, and that's something you may want too. So, a couple of things there that may or may not put you off, that's for you to decide. For me, there's still a lot of good things to like about the SGP, and judging it in context to its price point, which is very low considering the overall feature set, it's fair to say it represents very good value and performance. So, the SGP doesn't nail it perfectly, but for a budget shifter, it's outstanding. And as good as it gets for this sort of money. You won't find anything better out there at this price point. I've enjoyed using it. It's well made and packed with useful features. So if you're looking for bang for buck, you won't be disappointed. It does a fine job. The SGP is a solid, reliable device. Sure, there is room for improvement, or I suppose more accurately, room for refinement. Reference the points I mentioned, the click noise and tension, so less click and more tension would be desirable. But in fairness, that's probably asking too much from a budget shifter. If you're seeking a no-compromise sequential shifter, be prepared to double your budget and probably more than that. For example, my Jinx sequential shifter is incredible, but the price is absolutely insane. The MOZA SGP has the outward appearance of a more premium, more expensive device, so you may critically judge it by that standard, but do take a step back a moment and consider right now there is no sequential shifter around this price that is better than this. The SGP is most definitely a great deal for a great budget shifter. It's pretty much a winner for me, guys. So check out the MOZA website if you want to find out more about this product and maybe pick one up for yourself. And if you own one of these shifters, do let me know in the comments what you think about it. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, happy simming and bye-bye.